Know anything about an underground base in the Kremlin?
We're working on it, 007.
Well, I mean, it's the Kremlin. I expect there to be some sort of underground base or bunker or something to protect yourself.
Those security lasers are deadly. Luckily, I designed your repel cable with a diffraction coating that makes it invisible to lasers.
I want to get in the plane.
Search for the lift controls and the maintenance.
Blew myself up, but it was worth it. Finding the controls, here we go. I'm sorry. I'm so glad we decided to go with cheats for this, because otherwise we'd still be 2 or 3 missions back dealing with the bullshit.
That's it, Bond. You should be able to ride the lift down now.
What lift? How do I get out of here? No, what have I done? Oh. Well, hello. I've been looking forward to shooting you.
You're trapped, Bond. You can't win. Kill him!
Jesus. Jesus. I need you to aim up. No, I need you. No. There you go. See, that would have been a whole other thing of fuck shit had we not had the infinite health cheat on. Jaws. Weapons do I have?
take the stairs.
Red Underground.
Not the escape route I would have taken, but it seems to have done the job.
Thank you, Em. What is my exact location?
We believe you're in the secret Kremlin nuclear command bunker.
Where's my grappler? Well, I'll do
Remember
it.
we suspected they had built something like this during the Cold War.
I fear what Diablo may be doing with it.
Oh, they love the damn rocket launchers.
Bond, you need to find a way onto those catwalks to exit this area.
Working on it. The game's getting a little laggy. Fuck's sake. It's just a constant barrage, you know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker's invisible for some reason. Don't know how that's a thing. Guess the Russians had that tech too. I'm not going that way. Well, I have a lot of supplies. No. I hear people shooting. Wait, where's my... There was a way down there a minute ago. What happened? I'm so confused. I mean, while we're here, we'll take a look and see if there's anything in here worth grabbing. No. It was just a guard. Oh. The barrels are gone now. Okay. Now, are these Russian soldiers or are these what's his face's men? Okay. Now what am I doing? What is even my mission? Find Dialvo? Dialvolo? Okay, that's... What lift? What? Where do I go? What do I do? What lift? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? What do? Where do I go? What do I do? Where do I go? And what do?
I need to lower that bridge.
The bridge controls are in that room.
What room? Knock it off. In Soviet Russia, 700's you. Now what? I will be so glad to be done with this game. It is my least favorite Bond game that I have ever played in all my life. It has absolutely been the worst thing that I have played in all of my life. When it comes to 007, I have not liked this game at all. Oh, thank God, the final card. I think we're down to the last 2 or 3 missions. Not a moment too soon, to be honest with you.
Mr. Bond. What an unpleasant surprise. You're just in time for the final countdown.
Those
Not the little
missiles have been
ponytail.
deactivated, Diablo. The nuclear warheads were removed years ago.
That's quite correct, 007. Except that I replaced them with nanotech payloads, which will do the job just the same. Start the launch sequence. And as for you, Mr. Bond, grab him, throw him into the bottom of a missile silo, and let him experience hell on Earth. Tell me, Bond, how does it feel to lose?
You're about to find out, Diablo.
The clock is ticking.
Yeah, it is. Don't worry. Oh, Lord help me.
But you still haven't won. Katya, kill him. The clock is ticking.
Like, I can't shoot you from here.
Bond, if you could shoot those sentry guns with your network tap, you should be able to control the guns.
Someone target him! He's up there! Get him! There's nothing you can do!
Nothing I can do, huh?
Executed 007, if you forgive the pun.
007, if you can seal off those large silo exhaust shuts, the flames and the heat will destroy the missiles when they launch.
Control panels do the trick.
That's just to keep them from shooting in my face and annoying the hell out of me. Okay, what do I need to do? Disable full mute. Not sure how I do that. There's got to be a button or a switch. Bingo. Wonder how much these jackasses are being paid. Now what do I do? You are annoying as hell. Okay, I need to get down. How do I get down? How do I get... I gotta figure out how to get down there. Thank God I'm not being timed. Oh.
One more to go, 007.
All right, where is it?
Change of plans, 007. It looks like that manual override module is jammed. Use the Q-Spider to investigate.
Okay. Where though? Where do we put the spider?
out of time, 007.
Alright, I gotta figure out where they want me to use the spider. The invisible bitches. I don't know where I'm supposed to put the spider. Don't know. The game does not make that clear. Like, I can't get through that way. I don't know where to go or what to do.
Outstanding work, James.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. What? Lord help me, Jesus. Escape through main entrance. How exactly would you have me do that? Oh, there's a stairwell here. Okay. This game is breaking my brain. Oh. She's gonna walk right out the front door.
You may have stopped the missiles, Bond, but you haven't stopped me.
No.
This has to die.
Oh, James. We could have had such fun together.
The loss is all yours, Katya.
Can't exactly hit it. Gotcha.
That was lucky, but you still haven't won. Katya, kill him.
I'm willing to bet she's not gonna be able to. I've been going about this all wrong and just trying to use missiles when I could just be shooting at the damn thing. I think I could just be shooting at it. Oh, well, pea shooter's not going to do much, but...
That bomb's armed with a nanotech payload.
Well, what am I armed with?
Enough damage and it'll detonate.
That's not going to work. I needed to open this. There we go. There was no ammo in there? Oh, well, I'm right fucked. How very sophisticated. Oh, now I have no ammo, period. Now I have nothing. Okay, alright, okay. Hang on. Yeah, buddy, old pal, old friend has a fix for this too. Give me 1 second.
Oh, James. We could have had such fun together.
The loss is all yours, Katya.
We took out the right missile.
But you still haven't won. Katya,
No, you're right. I need to take out the left missile. Technically, your left, my right. That takes out both missiles. I'm gonna switch.
That bomb's on a nanotech payload.
Enough damage and it'll detonate.
He blew me up. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll just use the damn gun. Oh no! Not the angry fist! Not the cartoon angry fist!
Bond, one of the missiles has been reactivated. We believe it is targeted on London. An unknown source has tapped into the network directly from a telemetry tower in the launch area itself. You must get to the launch area and stop that missile.
Okay. I'm done playing around. It's missiles for everybody. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I was right to just want to use this. Mother bitch. The sprinkler system. I activated the sprinkler system. Now what? I blew myself up. Okay. Where am I though? Like, how do I get? Oh, that didn't do it. I don't know how to get through to there. This is just back to the damn warehouse where we began. Huh. I don't know where to go or what to do. Where do I go? And what do I do? Where do I go? And what do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? Where do I go from here? Where do I go? Like, is there not a way to aim in with that gun? Or... Well, if he wants to play with rockets, we'll play with rockets. I don't understand at all where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do. I don't have a way across there. I can't break these. I can't get across this way. Like, there's nothing I can do right here in this area. Literally nothing. I have to go through here. And when I go through here, I can't go through here. Like, this door just doesn't fucking work. Alright, that means there has to be something here that I'm not seeing. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I need you to aim up, homie. Aim up. I need you to aim up. I need you to aim up. The inability to choose where to aim made this game just awful. Would you fuckers please? Oh, stuff's still breaking. Oh, I had just a thing for you. Anybody else? Anybody else want to encounter my rage today? They're just opening up the crates and motherfucker. Where? Who, where? Who? Jesus. Why am I wasting my time with these jackasses when I can just run? Why? I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. I was running for the turret, but no, I guess I'll go fuck myself. How do I get up to it? I don't understand. 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 Okay, what I do understand, save states, because I'm not going to sit here and come in and shoot him 50 million times. Reach the turret. Okay. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
What happened?
They fell for each other.
And what about us? Oh, James. What was that for?
Call it a hint of bigger things to come.
Wow. Okay, so this nightmare is over. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna lay this on the line as bluntly and unapologetically as I can. People came up with the term gamer to kind of give a definition for somebody who sits in their room and plays video games all day and night, and it kind of evolved over time into something a little more casual. So a lot of times you'll get people who walk around and say, oh yeah, I'm a gamer, and then sometimes people take offense to it, and they're like, I'm not a gamer, I just play X. You know what I mean? No matter what you put on it at the end of the day, no matter how you define it, I've been playing video games since I was an itty bitty little kid. And sometimes a game, no matter how badly you want to play it, no matter if it, you know, sometimes it could be part of a series like this is part of the James Bond series, which I wanted to play all those games. sometimes you just run up against a wall and there's not much you can do. And that's what happened with this game. This game was, it looks like a big concept to me. They got huge, big name actors. Willem Dafoe. They brought in actual John Cleese, Pierce Brosnan, Judi Dench. They got all of the real world James Bond people at the time from the Pierce Brosnan era, and they brought them in to do the voices for this game. And I congratulate them for that. And there's a lot of things in this game where I can see what they were going for, as far as like wanting you to duck and shoot out around a corner or something. A lot of like spy stuff where you're kind of walking around and being real sleuthy. I get that. What I don't understand is why so many of the mechanics in this game were just broken, you know, and made me just give up. It was also a very, very long James Bond game. This one was way longer than Agent Under Fire, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, Nightfire. You know what I mean? This one was vastly short, much more short compared to the others. And I'm just so glad it's over. I'm so glad it's over. When I started this playthrough, I thought it was going to be one of those where I could like record a little bit every night and stitch it together and make a playthrough out of it. I didn't think it was really stream worthy, and God knows it wasn't, but I had time to kill and time to fill, because one of the things I want to do is just, I want to wrap up all ongoing playthroughs. I keep saying that over and over and over and over and over, and we're just not getting around to it. Hell, I even tried to start a brand new series the other day. We started Life is Strange, and we played through episode 1, only to find out that the additional 4 episodes are paywalled behind $20 a pop. So given that episode 1 was free, paying $20 a pop for the others, that puts it at around $80 for, what year did that game come out? That 9 years. 9-year-old game you're wanting me to pay $80 for. We're not doing that. What we're going to do for our playthrough of Life is Strange is we're going to wait till the Steam Winter Sale comes, and if they go on the sale for really cheap, we'll snatch them up then. Otherwise, we're just going to bootleg the fuck out of that game, because homie don't play that. I'm not playing this DLC paywall for episodes. No. I'm not doing that. Now, with that being said, this is the last playthrough that you guys are gonna get before I take my vacation. I'm taking a vacation. I haven't been anywhere in like over 20 years. I don't think I've been anywhere since I was a kid. So it's long overdue. And I'm going to put these games so far out of my mind, and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to just have a nice time. And I'm not even going to remember these games exist. But yeah, the reason I brought up the gamer thing is because I can see a lot of people getting into my comment section and giving me a hard time. I can see that happening. You just need to learn how to play better, bruh. Oh, you just really suck at it, bruh. Oh, you just did. Yeah, I can see that happening. They're not necessarily wrong. They're just being assholes about it. I'm not extremely skilled like that. I don't have quick hand-eye coordination. I'm not really good with video games in that sense, especially shooting games. But
I've always felt with these kind of games that the more real they are, the better they are, you know? And the reality of these games is very, very close to the reality of the Bond movies. I remember going to the Bond movies myself when I was in my very early 20s and coming out walking slightly differently, kind of beginning to act it out. It's a great temptation, I think, at least for all young males.
He's a stud. He's hot. My mom knows who he is. I remember watching as a child. James Bond, James Bond, James Bond.
I've met young kids out there, and I don't think they've even seen the Bond movies. They've heard of the Bond movies, but they connect straight to the game because that's where their head is at. They're in the game world, and they play all the games that are out there, and the Bond ones have always been the most successful.
For me, gaming is very high stress. I'm very competitive. For me, it amps me up. I'm like, no, I'm gonna make this work, and I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna get there, and it's a big deal for me. I play Serena St. Germain. I'm an American geologist working in South America, and I help James Bond defeat the villains. It's amazing for me to be involved in such a great project with so many amazing actors, Judi Dench and William Dafoe and Pierce Brosnan.
Beautiful, aren't they? First, we take over Russia. Then we unleash our little nanobots on the world.
I play Katyana Donova, and I'm an ex-KGB agent, and I'm a real bad girl. Well, we started the day by scanning my face with this high-tech machine. It's a cyber scan machine where you see completely everything from all different angles, so they get exactly the way I look. I can't wait to play myself. To play myself. I wonder how that's gonna be.
I just have to say I had a ball recording the song for Everything and Nothing. I did something musically that I've never done before. Number one, video game. I'm actually involved in animation as well, so I have all these things going through my head when I'm in the booth.
Well, the great thing about this game is that the kids get the chance actually to be Bond, and so they have the relationship with me in the game that Bond has with me in the movies.
I provided you with a device called a steering wheel, 007. Perhaps you should try to find it.
Ah, the old Q Lab. It's just like coming home. You've got the cast. What they've done here is they've created the whole ensemble of a Bond movie within the world of video games. I've seen other people crack at it, but this time they've got my likeness and they've got my voice.
Bond. James Bond.
It's lovely that Bond is really so loved and that it's out there on a regular basis. And, you know, we're missing making a movie this year, so the game is there.
Okay, all right. Well, she said she couldn't wait to play herself. I guess they didn't bother explaining to them that only Bond would be playable, you know. Of course, she could have just been saying that. There's always been a huge disconnect between the gaming industry and the film industry. They don't mash well together. I think gaming has become more casual by today's standards, but back in like the 90s and the 2000s, if you were an actor, if you were involved in Hollywood, you didn't really have that much to do with video games. You didn't really know that much about video games. I can't tell you over the years how many jackasses made a fool of themselves by saying stuff that just made absolutely no sense. It's like when you watch a movie and you see somebody holding a Game Boy and there's no cartridge in the Game Boy, or maybe it was a Game Boy Advance and there was no cartridge in the GBA. That's something that's always kind of bothered me and been funny. And then too, like, think about if you've ever seen a TV show or a movie, the kids are just like, pushing buttons. That's not how games work. How much of my time on YouTube have you seen me just sitting here like, you know, there's a lot of that goes into playing a video game. There's a lot of just vegging out and going with it, but I don't know. It's funny to see the two industries meet. And like I said, don't get me wrong, this game was largely ambitious. They spent a shit ton of money getting the actors' likenesses, getting them to do the voice acting. It feels to me like this probably lost them a ton of money, you know? She couldn't even smile with all that Botox. I don't know. That's her business at the end of the day. But I don't know. This game, we played this game at the wrong time. You know? This game probably would have been better played somewhere down the road instead of now. But It's done. All I have to do tonight is stitch this together into some sort of coherent like episode or two for YouTube, and we're done with this playthrough. There are a few other James Bond games for us to play, but I don't think they're going to be nearly as big of a headache as this. They made From Russia with Love, which is a Sean Connery Bond movie. I want to say that was a GameCube game as well. Then they did a game called 007 Legends, which Tyler says he kind of wants to play through that one for us. What they did with 007 Legends is they took the entire franchise and they handpicked locations, scenarios, characters, weapons. It's kind of like a little James Bond not multiverse, but like a Smash Brothers, if you will. You just take everything you got and you smash it into one. It's very interesting concept. I think that it'll go down a lot smoother than this game did. This game was this game made me rage in ways I haven't raged in a long time. Yeah, I was very happy to see Willem Dafoe. He is top tier, 10 out of 10 actor man. And of course, I grew up with Pierce Brosnan being my James Bond. I did see James Bond a lot growing up on TV as a kid. You know, Sean Connery, Roger Moore. Those are the two I saw the most. There were others, Timothy Dalton, and whatnot. But you didn't see that. You didn't see him as often. So, you know. Again, like I said, I loved GoldenEye. I thought the other Brosnan movies were okay. Had this been an actual movie, it would have been a lot better. A lot of the dialogue in here was just so stupid and ridiculous. Like, it felt like every sentence out of their mouth needed to be some sort of pun. And while there were puns in the movies, not every line of dialogue in the films were puns. You know what I mean? It felt like they were really reaching with this game, trying really hard with this game, and failing in every respect. The setup for a lot of these stages was nice, but the execution was terrible. I didn't like the third person. I didn't like having to just press L and the game would just target on the closest enemy to me. I was very upset that I couldn't manually target. It made the game very difficult in parts. There were a lot of times where I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing, and the game didn't make that clear. That was more of a graphical issue because a lot of doors and walkways were either poorly lit or just blended into the environment. The car parts are probably some of the worst parts of the entire game because the way that, especially with the Louisiana setting, with the Kiss Kiss Club part of the game, you were having to drive like around in loops just to get to the marker on the map. And then, yes, the no ammo incident of today. What was that stage? What was that? That didn't make any sense to me. But I've already pre-recorded some videos to go out while I'm away over the weekend. When we come back Sunday or Monday, I should be, freshly renewed. I'll have been away for like 3 or 4 days from streaming. If that even. It might just be like 2 days, 3 at the most. But I'm going to come back next week fully refreshed. I hope. Knock on wood. And we'll start something new. We're still working on the Pokemon games, but I think we deserve to play something new and something amazing. I think we need a palate cleanser from this game. Okay, well, I have a lot of stuff to do today, and it's already 7 p.m. because I can't fix my sleep schedule to save my life. That's everything or nothing, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it for what it was. I apologize for the rage, but kind of not. Because like I said before, getting mad at a video game and raging can be fun for people watching it. Some people might be put off by it and be upset about it. But if you're people like Tyler, you probably think it's funny and laugh at it. So sometimes people are going to get mad at video games. It's the same as people crying in a sad movie or a TV show. People have emotions. Sometimes you have to rage when there's some bullshit on your screen. All right. I'm going to try to have a nice evening. You do the same. See you, folks.